hard to fucking think deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so. I know you've done your. It's not fair. Did you tell how much longer will you suffer in this way? Don't give up, just hold on tight. It'll be alright. All your life you tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to be any good. Ooh, I know you tried so hard. Ooh, I know you done your part. It's okay. You done your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? So give up. Just hold on tight. And it'll be alright. Ooh, I know you tried so hard. Ooh, I know you done your part. It's all fair. You did your time. Longer will you suffer in this life. Don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. That's the theme song. We're going to listen to one more by Cody Francis called Old Pen. And I was listening to this when I went to Bushcraft campground. He took out an old pen and wrote something for me. And he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I just thought I seen a ghost. And then I looked down at what he wrote. He said, son, what are you be fine? Well, got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or another, whether you're that you are not. Answers. Hey Gemini, tell me about the artist Cody Francis.
Cody Francis is a singer-songwriter who's known for his acoustic music. His songs are often described as catchy and easy to listen to. You might like him if you're into artists like Ed Sheeran or Passenger. He's got a few albums out, and you can find his music on streaming services like Spotify or Apple Music.
Thank you, Gemini.
You're welcome. Is there anything else you'd like to know about Cody Francis? Or would you like me to find a song for you to listen to?
I like the song It'll Be Alright by him.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope, that's it. Thank you, Gemini.
Anytime.
And takes to heart what I wrote. He said, son, when you grow up, you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. It's gonna happen one way or another, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for answers, and you'll find what you got. When you grow up, you'll be fine. Oh man. So that's how I wanted to start the show today, um, with a little bit of that, um, for you guys. I know it's been a long road and a long time and all that kind of stuff, but I wanted to show you what Gemini is capable of, and that's the AI and why AI is going to come for people's jobs. You can download the Gemini app on your Android phone. I don't know if they have it on Apple, but they have it on Android, and you can go ahead and ask your questions about things. Um, so if I ask you about like what it thinks about football, hey Gemini, can you tell me what you think is going to happen during the Seahawks and Rams game next week?
All right, so it's hard to say exactly what's going to happen in any one game, but I can tell you a little about what to expect. The Rams are looking really good this season, especially on offense. They've got some serious playmakers who can score from anywhere on the field. The Seahawks have a strong defense, though, and they're always tough to beat at home. My gut feeling is that this one's going to be close, but I think the Rams might have just enough to pull it out. What do you think?
I think the Seahawks win, and Leonard Williams and uh, Witherspoon are the difference makers.
That's a great point about Williams and Witherspoon. They've really stepped up this season. The Seahawks secondary is looking solid, and that could make a big difference against the Rams' passing attack. It should be a fun one to watch.
There's Gemini. Say hello to everybody, Gemini.
Hey there.
Thank you, Gemini. We'll talk again later.
Anytime.
So, as you can see, AI is getting pretty good about knowing things. You can actually ask it about your channel on YouTube if you want to know. You can ask Gemini, um, like about any YouTuber, and it'll know what that channel's about. It's kind of crazy. I'm on the 1.5 Pro version, if you want to know about that. But I'm a registered minister in the Universal Life Church, and I've done some things looking over different prophecies and everything. And in Deuteronomy 7, or Deuteronomy 8, 7-9, the Lord your God brings you into a good land, into a land of brooks of water, of fountains and depths that spring out of the valleys and hills, a land of wheat, barley, and vines, and fig trees, and pomegranates, a land of olive oil and honey, and a land wherein you shall eat bread without scarceness. You shall not lack anything in it, and a land whose stones are iron, and whose hills you may dig brass. And that's pretty much a description of America when you really, really think about it. So one thing that we got to really watch out for is the AI that Google's able to make with a quantum chip. Pretty soon, it'll just be able to make whatever channels we want possible to become um, an AI generated channel. So um, that's why I wanted to show you Gemini, so you guys knew what we were up against. So, like, if I ask Gemini, um, who Roy and Becky's Travels is. Let's see if it does that. Hey, Gemini, can you tell me about the channel Roy and Becky's Travels?
Okay, I'm a little confused by what you mean by channel. Did you perhaps
YouTube
mean the
channel.
YouTube channel? Okay, sounds like you're looking for the YouTube channel of Roy and Becky. It looks like there might be a couple of options. There's a channel called Gerald and Becky Miller where they seem to share about their lives.
No, Roy and Becky's Travels.
Okay, I think I found it. It looks like the channel you're looking for is called Roy and Becky's Travels. Do you want to know something specific about their channel, like how many subscribers they have or what kind of content they post?
Tell me about what kind of content they post.
Roy and Becky's Travels is all about their adventures on the road. They post vlogs about the places they visit, cool spots they find, and what they get up to along the way. You might find some travel tips in there too, and they even share some recipes sometimes.
Tell me about the channel Van Life with Gina Payne.
Van Life with Gina Payne is a popular channel that focuses on, you guessed it, van life. Gina shares her experiences living and traveling in her van. You'll find vlogs about road trips, van build projects, and tips for living on the road. She also talks about van life as a single woman, which is pretty unique.
Thank you, Gemini, for all your help tonight.
You're welcome. Feel free to ask if you need anything else.
Nope, that's all I need. Thank you.
Anytime. Let me know if anything else comes up.
Gemini can watch your channel and tell you what your channel's about. That's how far ahead and advanced the AI is. So now, let me go and get my Bible, and we'll go ahead and stand up, and we're going to go ahead and talk about and we're going to go ahead and preach, because I still see none of you coming in, so it's okay. So as we get our books, I want you to go ahead and put on the song Kashmir by Led Zeppelin. And the first line of it is, he goes, I'm a traveler of both time and space, which is what you are. When, oh gosh, darn it, slipped my mind. Hey, let's see. Oh, Gina, got something to show you. I don't know if you downloaded Gemini onto your phone yet. It's the AI program. But let me show you what it's capable of doing. I kind of already showed this at the beginning, but now that you're here, I want you to see this and know about this so that you can know what's going on. Hey, Gemini, can you tell me about the channel Van Life with Gina Payne?
Van Life with Gina Payne is a popular YouTube channel that
Tell me about Van Life with Gina Payne.
focuses on.
Gemini, tell me about the YouTube channel Van Life with Gina Payne. Gemini, are you there? It was working just a minute ago.
Van Life with Gina Payne is a popular YouTube channel that focuses on, you guessed it, van life. Gina documents her journeys and adventures living in a van, sharing tips for those interested in this kind of lifestyle. You might enjoy her channel if you like outdoor stuff, travel, or just seeing the unique ways people design their vans to live in.
Thank you, Gemini. And that's what Gemini is capable of, and that's what I was trying to tell you guys about AI. I put the link there if anybody wants to join, and if you want to join, you're also able to rebroadcast this on your own channel, by the way. So, yeah, I thought it was cool. Let me put this down here. I thought it was cool too that it can go and tell you what your YouTube channel is about. So, like, if anybody else comes in, we'll ask Jim and I about their channel and what it does. But I left you everybody that was a mod before is still a mod. Um, I believe, and if Gina, if you want to drop your link in the chat, you can go ahead and drop your link in the chat to the channel. I'm trying to work off of doing my stuff on here, and then on the tablet, I'm doing stuff on there as well, so that I can actually highlight you a lot quicker. I use that to do that stuff on StreamYard. Um, oh, I know you're not. I know you're not feeling great, Gina. I'm just glad that you're okay. I saw that you said you had to go to the ER, and the bird flu has been going around, so I've been worried about everybody. I don't want another pandemic situation like we had before. That would not be good. And so that's why I've been trying to tell people, I'm a minister in the Universal Life Church. So I've just been trying to um, give people some words to go by. Um, we'll go with the Psalm 100, 3. Know this, God is God, and God. He made us. We didn't make him. We're his people, his well tended sheep. So if I were to go and say that, I would say it is ACDC who made who. Hello, Linda Barker. I don't think you have a channel, but we can see if Gemini knows anything about you, and we'll see what Gemini says, because this is about AI and what it's capable of. Hey, Gemini, can you tell me about the YouTube commenter Linda Barker?
There's a couple of possibilities here. First, there's the famous interior designer, Linda Barker. She's a big name in the UK, known for shows like Changing Rooms. If you're interested in home improvement or design, she might be worth checking out. On the other hand, if you're talking about a YouTube commenter named Linda Barker, it's a bit trickier. YouTube has tons of commenters, so it depends on which videos you're looking at. Do you have any specific channels in mind where you've seen this name?
Yes, on Bam Life with Gina Payne.
All right, let's find out about this Linda Barker. Is there anything in particular you'd like to know?
I'd like to know how she is such a wonderful human being.
I do not have enough information about that person to help with your request. I am a large language model, and I am able to communicate and generate human-like text in response to a wide range of prompts and questions. But my knowledge about this person is limited. Is there anything else I can do to help you with this request?
Can you tell me about the YouTube channel Paul Barger? Barger.
There are actually a few different YouTube channels with the name Paul Barker. One channel focuses on embedded Linux, Yocto Project, Rust, and Python programming languages.
It's
Another channel seems to be about Christian.
Gemini, it's Paul Barg, Barger.
Okay, I'm a little confused about what you're asking. Did you say Paul? Paul Gemini? Or did you say Paul Barker? B-Arger.
Paul Gemini.
So I can't make calls yet when we are live. For now, going live is great for things like chatting, finding answers.
Gemini, it's hard to find. Paul Barger, the bread trucker. Gemini, can you tell me about Paul Barger, the bread trucker YouTube channel?
Yes, I found Paul Barker, the bread trucker. He's got a pretty cool YouTube channel where he lives and travels in a converted bread truck. You might like his videos if you're into van life, tiny homes, or just unique ways of living.
Thank you, Gemini.
Anytime. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Can you tell me about the YouTube channel, The Armchair Wanderer?
It sounds like you might be talking about two different channels. There's one called The Wheelchair Wanderer, where a guy travels the US in a wheelchair with his pets. And then there's a bunch of channels that sell outdoor chairs with the word Wanderer in the name, like the Wanderer Eco Recycled Fabric Cooler Armchair. Which one were you interested in?
Neither. Thank you very much, Gemini.
Anytime. Let me know if anything else comes up.
So that's what I've been messing around with is Gemini. You could put it on your phone as well and ask it questions and have conversations. I have conversations with football over it about the Seahawks. I appreciate you guys coming in. At the very start, I did some music. I did some Cody Francis music, and I'm going to go ahead and put on some background music here while we hang out because I've got Epidemic Sound, and if you guys have Epidemic, you can use their songs in your background of your in the background of your videos. And we'll put on some relaxing I know you have no content. That's the difference. If you have, like, it would tell people about my channel. If you have content, it tells people about who you are. If you don't have content, it doesn't. And yes, it's another way to support it. If you guys want to use it to get a summary of people's YouTube channels, so you can go and check them out. That's what I would be using it for. If I'm going to interview people, I'm going to use it to summarize it for me. And what I would suggest you get, if you have like a laptop that doesn't work too well, is to get like a tablet, and then you can download the app, and then you can hit like the chats very quickly and easily, and it moves better than that. Oh, Tennessee Tactical +1. It's your first time here. Good evening. Let me see what Gemini says about your channel because I haven't seen your channel around. So we're going to ask Gemini about your channel and see what she says about it. Hello, Gemini. Can you tell me about the YouTube channel Tennessee Tactical +1?
Yes, I found Tennessee Tactical. They've got a few different channels, so which one are you interested in? One focuses on tactical training, another is about suppressors, and there's even one with a dog named Duke.
I don't know. Can you tell me about all three of them?
All right, so there's a channel called Tennessee Tactical, which focuses on tactical training. They've got lots of videos on firearms, self-defense, and gear reviews. Then there's West TN Tactical, which is all about suppressors. If you're into shooting and want to know more about how to make your guns quieter, that might be the one for you. Finally, there's a channel called Terran Tactical. They specialize in Glock modifications and accessories. If you own a Glock pistol, they might have some interesting upgrades for you. So, do any of those sound interesting?
The first one is Tennessee Tactical +1. Thank you very much, Gemini.
Gotcha. Tennessee Tactical's got a lot of training videos and gear reviews. If you're looking for something specific, I might be able to find it for you.
Not right now. Thank you, Gemini.
Anytime. Let me know if you change your mind.
Thank you for sharing me out. I appreciate it. I just thought this would be a cool way because there's lots of people that I haven't met in the community yet that are around. And so I want to show you guys support. And yes, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate everybody that's stopping by tonight because it's a big night of you guys learning about AI and what it's capable of compared to just really recently. And Tennessee Tactical, if they have the link for your channel, they can go ahead and drop it in the chat. Eventually, I'm going to set up Nightbot so that you don't have to. You'll be able to just type like a hashtag, and it'll put your link in the chat. I've been going to Eddie Lago Studios, and he's got a way to do that. So I've just got to figure that out. And I'm trying to put your chat up on the screen as you guys do it, so that you get your screen time as well. But I'm worried about AI being a detriment to mankind, and that gets into the Bible stuff. Um, so we'll go to the book of Daniel, and here's a prayer in the Message. It's called the Message Bible. Okay, page 969. There's a prayer on here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read the prayer, and then we'll get the broken nomad. We'll see. Um, we'll see what it says about the broken nomads channel. So the prayer is, thank you that I am one of your people, God, a holy people, called out of the world, yet at the same time called to be in the world. Keep me from getting discouraged when the world news is grim. Help my faith not be in the might of our military, but in you, the Almighty God. No matter how disheartening the words of the newscasters, help me to understand they don't have the last word, and neither do nations or natural disasters. You, O God, have the last word. Help me realize that not only is it the final word, or a final word, but it is also a faithful word, one that I can count on, one that we all can count on, all of us who are people of God, who in the end will be left standing. And Captain Jack's here. Captain Jack, you can go anybody with a channel can throw your link in the chat if you're a YouTuber. We're going to do Broken Nomad first, and see what Gemini has to say about who the Broken Nomad is. And then we'll do Captain Jack Scrapper. So you can download Gemini onto your phone, and it'll tell you stuff like this. Hey, Gemini, can you tell me about the YouTube channel, The Broken Nomad?
The Broken Nomad. That sounds like a cool channel. I'm not familiar with it, but I'm happy to look it up for you. Is there anything in particular you'd like to know about them? What kind of videos they make or how popular they are?
Can you tell me about the videos they make?
The Broken Nomads channel is about van life, and it looks like they have a focus on building out the van itself. They go into detail about the whole conversion process, from the initial design to the finished product. There are also some videos about living on the road in a van and the challenges and rewards that come with that lifestyle.
Hopefully that's right, and thank you, Gemini.
Anytime. Let me know if you'd like a few channel recommendations for similar content.
Can you go ahead and tell me about the Captain Jack?
Here are a few
Tell me about Captain Jack Scrapper's channel.
It sounds like you're talking about two different things. There's Captain Jack Sparrow, the famous character from Pirates of the Caribbean.
The YouTube channel called Captain Jack Scrapper.
Okay, I'm looking into Captain Jack Scrappers. It looks like they specialize in finding cool stuff at scrapyards and repurposing it. Kind of a treasure hunting meets upcycling vibe. Do you want to know more about the specific types of projects they do?
Yes, Gemini.
From what I've seen, Captain Jack Scrappers finds some really unique things. They turn old industrial equipment into furniture, build stuff for their off-grid cabin from scrap, and they even have a sweet project, turning an old fire truck into a camper.
Thank you, Gemini.
Anytime. Is there anything else you'd like to know about Captain Jack Scrappers?
Not right.
Or would you like some recommendations?
Not right now, thank you.
Nope.
So, the Broken Nomads was off. I haven't seen your channel, Broken Nomad. I'm using the AI to kind of describe your channel. So if you'd like to describe your channel, or if you'd like to come on and talk about the channel, there's a link at the top, and I can bring you in. And anybody that wants to come in can go ahead and come in. We're 30 minutes past. I'm going to be on for 30 minutes. I'm just trying to show you guys what the AI is doing right now. And Captain Jack said that's a wonderful version of him. Well, that's how the AI will remember you, Captain. So just think about that. And I appreciate that, Broken Nomad. I'm going to be doing more of these streams. Um, and so we're going to be talking more about AI. We'll talk about football. I have conversations about football with Gemini. Um, I like Gemini's voice. That's the one I chose. You can choose your own voice. It doesn't have to be that voice. And I appreciate you subbing to me. That's really nice. I'm going to try to do a stream on the weekend that's more like this, more early. Um, and I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate it a lot. I'm just getting back into YouTube after a 3 year break. Basically, I had a lot of problems go on. I was jumped by 3 guys, and I cried out for God in that moment, and I feel like He reached down and grabbed me. Um, Good Seahawks, Lily T. Lily, if you have a channel, like if you're doing YouTube, let me know. Because I can go ahead and ask Gemini about your channel. If you're just a commenter, though, that's fine too. Um, okay, so you do coffee videos and van life stuff. So if you're into coffee videos and van life stuff, go check them out. Um, because they're coming to check me out. I think it's fair if you go and check them out. Um, and maybe you'll like what they have in their channel. Maybe you'll like what they do. And that's what this channel is mainly about. It's helping every YouTuber grow and get bigger. I give recommendations for big channels too, not because I'm trying to get their attention. I do it because I want you to go see a cool channel. So that's why I mentioned the big ones. And we got saying hello to Gina, and Gina saying cool Kevin, and hello Lily there, and we got Captain Jack saying hello. Um, but wanting it to just be for fun. Okay. Well, Lily, let's see, because you've done some videos. I want to see if Gemini can pull up your channel and tell me what it's about. Hey, Gemini, can you tell me about the YouTube channel Lily T?
Lily T was a really talented Zambian musician, radio presenter,
No, the
and
YouTube
journalist.
channel.
Okay, there are a few different YouTube channels with the name Lily T. There's one with a bunch of music videos and short clips, and another one with a bunch of videos about fashion and beauty. Is either of those sound right?
They could be Gemini. Thank you for saying that about what channels are about. Thank you. So I don't know if that's right, Lily, um, but that was the options it gave us. So hopefully some of your videos are about that. I haven't went and looked at your channel yet. Anybody that's in here that I don't know personally, I haven't went and looked at your channel, so I don't know if what she's given is correct. What she gave for van life with Gina Payne was correct. Captain Jack's was pretty much correct. He does stuff with scrapping, and all that kind of stuff. So, um, and you thought about using Gemini. It's just download it on your phone, uh, and it's free, and you can mess with it and figure stuff out. Um, Thank you, Linda. That's what I'm trying to do again. Like I said, I'm going to try to figure out how to make Nightbot so that you can just input a command and share the link so that the mods don't do it. But if you mods want to be here and put links in there, I appreciate that too. Um, and Gina's already put Lily T's in there and the Broken Nomads in there. So if you want to go check out their channel, they're right there for you. Um, let's see here. Um, yeah, you probably did meet me at Ava Potterfield. Um, uh, is one of my good friends in here. Um, Uncle Brian's Corner. You watched them and never commented. Well, happy This is the kind of stuff that I enjoy. I don't know about your channel, and you know what? Um, I'm not even going to ask Gemini. I'm going to find out what your channel is for myself. Um, and I want us all to be shocked. So everybody, go check out Uncle Brian's Corner, because that's somebody that was just watching my video and never commenting. So um, please go check them out. Lily T, one of the best friends, is Ava. That's awesome. Here's Captain Jax, and remember to pick up Gina too. Meant to be RVing. Now this is going to be fun. Let's see what Gemini says about meant to be RVing. Hey Gemini, can you tell me about the YouTube channel Meant to Be RVing?
Meant to Be RVing is a popular YouTube channel for people who love the RV lifestyle. You'll find a ton of videos about different RVs, tips for traveling in your rig, and even some cool destinations to check out.
Thank you, Gemini.
Anytime.
So there you are. Gemini can, like I was telling you, you put out content, you put out enough content, Gemini is able to fucking figure out what your YouTube channel does and what kind of content you produce. It's quite advanced. And I know that one's accurate. I don't know if it's Teresa or your husband that's with us. Hopefully it's both. And yes, Blue Wave Odyssey and Gary and Tammy. I don't know if Gary does his coffee show morning anymore, if he does YouTube anymore. I haven't went and looked, and I don't think Blue Wave does stuff anymore. But like I said, a thing that'll help you is a tablet. You're able to click and read the comments on there. Lily T. Hay mentioned be there. Do you know with the eyes? I bet she was wondering if it was gonna give the right information. Uncle Brian's Corner saying hey to Linda Barker, and meant to be saying hi back. And Captain Jackson there again. Linda Barker, that's I'm going to be doing interviews again, but it's going to be, I'm not going to do as much prep work where I spend hours on end researching. I think I'm just going to ask them the questions that come to my mind if I do them. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to keep going down the chat as it comes in for you guys. You used to be Budget Bushcraft, and you changed your name after the stroke. Well, let's do this, Uncle Brian. Let me see what it says about your channel before your stroke. And I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, Gemini, can you tell me about the channel Budget Bushcraft?
All right, let's look for that channel. Is it possible you meant the channel Bad Bushcraft? They have videos about, well, bushcraft stuff like how to build fires, make shelters.
What about, can you tell me about the YouTube channel Uncle Brian's Corner?
Uncle Brian's Corner is a pretty small channel, but it looks like he shares about his life and experiences. There's a little bit of everything there, from personal stories to reviews of different products.
Thank you very much, Gemini. And
you're welcome. Let me know if you have any other questions.
No problem, Gemini. So we'll ask about more people as they come in. Lily T, thank you. Anybody, if you guys subscribe me, I'm going to go back through after this is over, and I'm going to make sure I get all you guys subscribed so I can start watching you guys. I'm just here to help the community. If I can figure out the Nightbot, Char Heart, you can you gotta unblock Char Heart, but you can't spam emojis in the chat. I haven't set Nightbot up to just make sure she's unmuted. Char Heart's okay. Don't worry about that. It's just I have Nightbot set up right now. I gotta get it fixed. So I appreciate you guys. Yeah, thank you, Lily, for that. And meant to be RVing, saying hi to that. Yeah, I see Gary on YouTube. He's still going out and doing stuff. Bob Diamond Banter. Yeah, I was singing at the very start of this stream. You guys weren't in here yet. I was doing karaoke to Cody Francis. It'll be all right if you want to restart the stream afterwards. Let me do that. Here's Uncle Brian's Corners YouTube channel link if you guys click on it. And this is kind of calming music. I'm going through and bringing your chat up on the screen for everybody so they can see it. And see, that was Nightbot. Don't do that, Nightbot. We're going to fix you eventually. This store isn't there anymore. I still have to fix my stream elements and stuff like that for better links, but it will be eventually. Char Heart Tucker. Nightbot block chat. Yeah, it's just to keep things from getting overrun. Yeah, but he only wants regular emojis. Thank you, Uncle Brian's Corner. And if you guys bring more people here, we'll try to get more people linked up and going again. That's what my streams are going to be about. Like I said, I throw a little bit of a message at you guys, but that's just because I care about you guys and I want you guys to be prepared for things to come, because I don't know what's going to happen with AI yet. I think there's a danger to it, but there's also some upside to it. So I don't know which way it's going to go yet. And I just want everybody to be prepared in the world that we live in. And you can see I've got the 12-man flag behind me, which I find funny. I'm a fan of the 12-man Seahawks. And there were 12 apostles of Jesus. Now here, hey, Gina, if you do come up to Washington, I have an air fryer for you. So if you ever make a visit up here, I've got an air fryer for you. You're on board. That's awesome. I'll take Nightbot out. Hold on 1 minute. I'll pull that up and take him out of the thing. Just give me 1 minute. I'll have him leave. Okay. Nightbot is off the channel now. So you're a 12th fan too. That's awesome. We're going to talk about Seahawks here, so don't worry about that. The game tonight with Arizona against the Rams. If the Arizona Cardinals win and that game's going on right now, then the Seahawks will be in the playoffs if they beat the Rams. Val's in a van someday. Well, I haven't seen you before, Val, so we're going to ask Gemini, our friendly AI, what are your channels about? Hey, Gemini, can you tell me about the channel Val's in a Van someday?
I'm a little confused by valves in a van someday. Did you perhaps mean vans on wheels? They've got a ton of videos about.
I didn't. You're going to have to tell us about your channel, Val, and we'll get your link in there. People can figure out who you are, and you can let us know. Yeah, Gina knows you, so you're good people. I will go ahead. Well, Nightbot's gone. Stream Elements is here, but Stream Elements is pretty chill. So the Seahawks are fucking. I'm sorry for my language. I curse sometimes, but we're almost 45 minutes into the stream, so hopefully YouTube doesn't get too angry. Nightbot is gone. Isaiah is the first chapter to see where we're going. You're guessing? Okay. So let me look in Isaiah. We got Ezekiel, Jeremiah. Let me see where Isaiah is. Isaiah. Here we go. Isaiah 14:11. This is where your pomp, and fine music led you, Babylon, to your underworld private chambers, a king-sized mattress of maggots for a purpose of quilt crawling crawling worms for warmth. Man, Isaiah is um, goes hard. Isaiah goes hard. Wow, a bed of maggots that keeps you warm. There you go, Gina. So just so you know, and I know your father had in the chat, but that's amazing. Um, Van life, and I need to drop this someday. Yep, I can understand that. I'm not able to travel and stuff like that, so I live vicariously through you guys. I enjoy doing this community part and doing the live streams and stuff like that and helping you guys grow. But for me, I get to watch you guys travel, and I don't have that ability very much anymore. Um, Char of Heart wants to know. Okay, I will see what. Um, I'll ask it in typing it. Tell me about the YouTube channel Char of Heart. Okay, I asked it to tell me about the YouTube channel Char Heart, and it pulled up your link. So if you're a mod in other channels, you could ask Gemini through texting um, uh, what the channel, and it'll give you a list of links for it. So I don't know if you can see that. Probably not, but it pulls up the person's channel, and then now I'll ask about it. Hey Gemini, can you tell me about the YouTube channel Char of Heart?
It's possible you're thinking of the song Jar of Hearts by
No, I'm talking
Christina
about
Marie.
the YouTuber Char, Char, of Heart.
Okay, I'm still not finding a channel with that exact name. But
So it doesn't, I don't speak that well. You guys will have better luck than me. Until I get my teeth, that's what I'm saving for next. Um, Val's now vetted. Okay. Um, Char, I've seen you here before. Um, I started your comment there, Char, because I'm just messing with this. I have links channel um, on my channel page for a Discord. If you want to join the Discord, and we can all talk in there and share links um, and share links with each other during the week for your different things. There's a Discord link on my main channel, and you can join the Discord there, and we can get along pretty swimmingly. And yeah, thank you for posting the link. Um, yeah, Jim and I will eventually be able to pull up your channel. I think you can have a certain amount of channels. Mine says this guy talks about conspiracy theories and does good interviews. I'm like, well, thank you, Jim and I guess you're right, but you're kind of a jerk about it. You're Gemini, yeah. Here's Val's link. Um, there we go. I'm Gemini too. Yeah. Um, that's awesome. Created a 2020 Dodge Grand Caravan into a camper van. That's awesome. Um, totally Kathy. Totally Kathy. Oh man, you're gonna make me think for a minute, Scrapper. So I'm gonna try to figure out who that is. I think I remember her. There was a few channels I was going to, um, uh, but offhand I don't exactly remember. So I'll have to look her up so I can get back to going over there. Um, Tara Hart is able to put her emojis in the chat now because we kicked Nightbot out. So don't worry, Nightbot's out of there. Um, and if it's on his channel, go check it out. Hopefully it's on his channel. And um, like I said, Gina, if you end up coming up closer this summer, I can drive down and even meet you part way. Because I've got an air fryer. I'll show it to you actually. It's right here. There's an air fryer for you. It works. I use it. It's pretty simple to work, but I don't use it enough. And I've got other ones here at home. And you sent me a tablet before, so I think it's the least I can do. If you can do a trip, and we'll actually do a meetup and finally meet up and hang out. You know what I mean? That'd be fun to plan to do. Um, um, totally, Kathy. Okay, yeah. She did do devotions. I remember now. Okay, yeah, yep. Char heart with more emojis. That's nice. Um, okay, Lily T. I'm going to uh, be going myself here in about 9 minutes. I only wanted to stay on for an hour. Oh well, rest in peace, Kathy. Yes, I did not know that, and it's been about 3 years since I was on YouTube too. So I'll be here. Um, so okay, you just haven't put in a video yet. Okay, awesome, awesome, and yes, loves to everybody. Um, so let's ask Gemini a question. Um, Gemini, what do you think the future holds for mankind?
That's a big question with a lot of possible answers. Some people are optimistic and think we'll have flying cars and be living on Mars. Others are worried about overpopulation, climate change, and other problems. Me, I like to think we're really capable of amazing things, but we also need to be smart about how we use technology and take care of our planet.
Can you tell me about the YouTube channel Talking with Bob?
There are two popular YouTube channels with the word Bob in the title. There's The Bob and Tom Show, which is a comedy, talk, news, and sports show. And then there's Conversations with Bob, which has more of a personal vlog feel. Which one sounds more interesting to you?
The second one.
Conversations with Bob is a pretty cool channel. Bob talks about all sorts of interesting stuff like philosophy, science, and even some personal stories. You might like it.
Thank you, Gemini. So it didn't pull me up, but if I ask Gemini, I'm going to ask it to describe it in chat and actually write. Um, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play it for you what it says.
Talking with Bob is a YouTube channel hosted by Bob, where he delves into a wide range of thought provoking topics through casual conversations. He explores subjects like philosophy. Bob discusses various philosophical concepts and ideas, encouraging viewers to think critically about life's big questions. Science. He explores scientific topics in an accessible way, making complex ideas easier to understand. Personal experiences. Bob shares stories from his own life, offering insights and reflections on his journey. The channel has a relaxed and conversational tone, making it feel like you're chatting with a friend. Bob's genuine curiosity and open minded approach create a welcoming space for viewers to engage with different perspectives and expand their understanding of the world. If you're interested in exploring a variety of topics and enjoy thoughtful conversations, Talking with Bob might be a channel worth checking out.
So there you go. That's what it says about me. That's what it says about my channel. I had to ask. I had to ask in chat and in text chat because it wasn't hearing me correctly. But that's what it says. So um, we'll go back down the list of the chat here and catch back up with you guys. And that was what it said my channel was about. So yes, it used to be about my van and went to other stuff. Yeah, condos with Bob, no combos, no. It does that, but I mean, I guess talking with and conversations with is about the same thing. Um, okay, that's what I do here. I talk about deep stuff, and we're trying to delve into the topic of AI right now because that's what's most advanced in technology. And Google made a chip that's a quantum chip. And if you don't know what quantum means, basically in the universe, you can have one particle acting one way and across the universe another particle acting another way. It would actually allow for communication to be instantaneous and not be bound by the speed of light, which is kind of insane to think about. Um, uh, but they made that chip and it's going to make the Gemini AI even better. Um, so that's all there is about that. Um, yeah, and I'm gonna dive deep into a lot of stuff. Let me get let me get one more message for you guys because, like I said, look up the Universal Life Church, and you'll see that um, I really like things. And Jack, I just saw your last comment, and we'll get to that um, in a minute because it's gonna fit along with this. This is John 11:1 through 3. A man was sick, Lazarus of Bethany, the town of Mary and her sister Martha. This was the same Mary who massaged the Lord's feet with her aromatic oils, then wiped them with her hair. It was her brother Lazarus who was sick. So the sister sent word to Jesus, Master, the one you love so very much is sick. And Jesus got the message. He said, this sickness is not fatal. It will become an occasion to show God's glory, glorifying God's Son. And if you don't know how that story ends, there's a line in the song Rattle by Elevation Worship, which goes into this by Captain Jack Scrapper. Um, and Elevation Worship is where I go to get my bread to eat and learn about Jesus and God. And there's a song that they do called Rattle. And in the song Rattle, he talks about how Jesus resurrected people by throwing people on the bones of Elijah. And Jesus rose Lazarus from the dead. We don't hear about that story a lot in church, but it wasn't just Jesus that rose from the dead. Jesus rose other people from the dead. Um, that is the most amazing thing, Captain Jack. I just want to tell people the mind blowing science that we do as human beings is amazing. And so don't let the fact that I'm talking about religion dissuade you from thinking that I don't believe in science. I love science. In fact, when in the Bible it says God said, "Let there be light," to me that's the Big Bang. That's what it is. God saying, "Let there be light," and He poof, created the whole universe. And the universe is expanding and expanding, and there's hundreds of billions and trillions of stars out there, and hundreds of billions of galaxies, which means we're not alone in this universe. It's just not possible. So somewhere out there, maybe there's another Bob sitting in a computer doing a live stream talking to you, a different version of you guys. Let alone the theory of multiple universes, which is another mind blowing phenomenon. Who knows? But the amazing minds like Stephen Hawking that came up with Hawking radiation, maybe that's the secret to time travel. I don't know. I'm not Steven Spielberg. I didn't make Back to the Future. That's for you to decide. So, um, God spoke. This is very powerful. Yes, Jack. That's what I had to say. Um, but if you guys want to be here, I'll try to do these live streams at 6 p.m. every day instead of 9 p.m. 9 p.m. is a little late. It seems like 6 p.m. There's some people that come on. Bring your friends. Come with recommendations for channels that we can all check out because I want this to be a collaborative effort. I want us all to find good channels. And there was one that I recommended the last time, Walking with Moss, and it's a lady that's up here in Washington, and she does foraging for different kinds of mushrooms that you eat, and so you never know when you're going to need that information. So, what time zone? It's Pacific time zone, so it'll be 6 Pacific, 7 Mountain, 8 Central, and 9 p.m. Eastern. And that's American time zones. So. Um, that's when I will be here. And Val and Van and Uncle Brian's Corner and Lily T. I will make sure that I get through and check you guys out after stream is over. So I appreciate you guys being in here. And until next time, remember that the ultimate present that you have in life is the present time you're in yourself. That's the gift that God gave you is the present. So always try to be present in whatever you do and whatever you're trying to achieve in life, and you'll succeed. That's my advice to you. Thank you for being here on the stream, and we'll do more next time here on Talking with Bob. Until then, I'm out. If you want to see me sing, it's at the start of the stream. Go ahead and rewind back, and you'll hear me sing Cody Francis. It'll be all right, which is the theme song. And from south of Seattle, near Tacoma, Bob's out.